GC นะครับเป็นปีที่ 5 แล้วนะครับในคอนเซ็ปต์ Gen S Gathering นั่นเองนะครับเป็นความร่วมมือนะครับครั้งสำคัญนะครับของคน Gen S นะครับ Generation Sustainability นะครับคน Gen ใหม่หัวใจยั่งยืนนั่นเองนะครับไม่ว่าคุณจะอายุเท่าไหร่จะเป็นใครมาจากไหนจะคนไทยหรือต่างชาตินะครับตอนนี้นะครับเจนของเรานะครับก็คือ Gen S นะฮะกำลังมานั่นเองนั่นคือความมั่งคั่งความยั่งยืนนั่นเองนะครับเอาละฮะวันนี้นะครับเราจะรวมใจกันนะครับทำให้ความยั่งยืนนะครับเกิดผลลัพธ์นะครับในอนาคตต่อไปเพื่อลูกหลานของเราด้วยนะครับวันนี้มีผู้นำทางด้านความคิดนะครับกว่า30พันธมิตรนะครับไม่ว่าจะเป็นทั้งในประเทศต่างประเทศแล้วก็ภาครัฐหรือว่าเอกชนก็ตามนะครับเดี๋ยวเราจะมาอัปเดตกันนะครับสำหรับเทรนด์ในการสร้างเทรนด์ Sustainable Business แล้วก็ Net Zero Lifestyle การภารกิจกู้โลกเพื่อก้าวข้ามความยากนะครับสู่ความยั่งยืนไปด้วยกันด้วยนะครับแต่ว่าวันนี้เรามีกิจกรรมสุดพิเศษด้วยนะครับนั่นก็คือถ้าเกิดว่าใครนะครับร่วมกิจกรรมของเราในงานในวันนี้นะครับแล้วก็สะสมแต้มนะครับครบทั้งหมด5แต้มนะครับนี่จะรับไปเลยนะฮะเป็นหมอนนะครับหมอนจากทาง GC ของเรานี่ซึ่งอันนี้เนี่ยต้องบอกเลยว่าเป็น Limited Edition นะฮะ Limited Edition จริงๆเพราะฉะนั้นอย่าลืมนะฮะลงทะเบียนกันด้วยนะครับด้านหน้านะครับหลายๆท่านก็จะมีการสแกนบาร์โค้ดนะฮะสแกนเสร็จแล้วปั๊บเนี่ยก็ลงทะเบียนต่างๆนะครับทางไลน์ของ OA ของ GC ในวันนี้ก็คือเป็นเปรียบเสมือนเป็นคู่มือของงานในวันนี้แหละเพื่อจะพิชิตภารกิจนะครับให้โลกยั่งยืนต่อไปสะสมครบ5คะแนนนะครับรับไปเลยนะครับหมอนที่ผมโชว์เมื่อสักครู่นี้ไปด้วยนะครับเอาละฮะตอนนี้นะครับก็ถึงเวลาแล้วนะครับสำหรับที่จะไปดูกันต่อนะครับว่าโซนความยั่งยืนของเราเนี่ยสำหรับ GC Sustainable Living Symposium 2024เนี่ยหรือว่า Gen S Gathering เนี่ยมีจุดไหนให้เรามาชมกันบ้างนะครับมาที่โซนแรกกันก่อนเลยนะครับทางด้านนี้นะครับเป็น Technology and Innovation for Sustainability นะครับเดี๋ยวมาดูกันนะครับว่าตรงนี้เนี่ยมีอะไรบ้างเป็นนวัตกรรมที่สร้างปรากฏการณ์นะครับลดภาวะการเกิดก๊าซเรือนกระจกนั่นเองนะครับมาจุดแรกก่อนนะครับจุดแรกเนี่ยก็คือมีหลายท่านนะครับให้ความสนใจอยู่ทางด้านนี้นะครับนั่นก็คือเป็นโรบอทปิ๊ปปิ้งนั่นเองนะครับเป็นหุ่นยนต์ที่ไต่ท่อนะครับซึ่งใช้ระบบเป็น AI เป็นเทคโนโลยีนะครับเพื่อจะมาช่วยในการซ่อมต่างๆครับได้เลยนะฮะตอนนี้มีคนให้ความสนใจเป็นอย่างมากนะฮะเอาเราเจอกันอีกรอบนะครับเมื่อตอนเช้าเนี่ยเราได้มีการพูดคุยกับพี่เข้าไปแล้วแนะนำสักนิดนึงครับสำหรับโซนนี้ครับ
After him already, can you introduce this zone? So this is a robot, and this we call Nong Pu. Nong Pu is gonna replace human in looking at the metal pipe. And Nong Pu is going to help reduce costs and also help about safeties, also working like at the high levels, and it also reduces man hours and resources. So it reduces the cost for human resources. So because people can get sick, but the robot can work all the time, and this is an AI call tracking where we can just fix at. It's not that yet, but in the future maybe, because the robot can track the spots. So that's the first zone. The next zone, it's a model to reduce the greenhouse gases or GHG reduction. So here's we have different models for the greenhouse gas reductions, and it also shows the processes. And then so these are like the layout of the models where you can see how we reduce greenhouse gases for the entire process. So if you're interested in here, you can contact our staff here. And here we have our glasses mixed reality. What is this? So we change our 2D resources into the 3D models where we have like all descriptions, and we put this into a HoloLens. So we can have the VR AR that could help with maintenance and help with for the students and the new generation of engineers to learn about what comes before. And so this is a practice for them to practice is the simulations before they actually went into an actual field. And we also have here, which is the presentation of a 3D model. So you see this help with the technologies. Now you don't have to look at like the screen, like directly at the screen. You can look from any angles and you can still see this. So hello everyone. So audience watching on YouTube. So you can watch live through the YouTube of GC. So we live here. And besides me, you can look at other part of exhibitions as well. So look here. So we have a model for the technologies of in doing carbon capture. And you can see is how we like capturing the carbon from the factories and we put it underground so it doesn't like flow out into the atmosphere, hence creating more greenhouse gases. You see the entire process here, the 3D model here as well, where we capture the carbon in the ground and we then sort of release into the atmosphere. So look here is creating new opportunities. So hydrogen, you see that, and like there sometimes when you use energies, there are only ways that it could create like only carbon dioxide. But GC's partner with Mitsubishi and Big to use the hydrogen gas in the factories, because the gas released from the factory then will not be CO2s, but it would be hydrogen. All right, so here we have a new technologies that helps like increase efficiencies in the process. You can see here these different models of different parts and substance when we mix together what it can create. So this is a bit academic, though that are interested in this can come and see here. And the next zone is the reforestations. So they put the forest in this Paragon Hall for us to see the importance of the forest, and GC supports reforestations. So each zone has their own activities where you can play and you can collect your score. And so we have an expert here. Hello, so please introduce yourself. So DCs, so besides technologies, we also work in carbon capture. We also do like a green space. So today we just don't focus on one areas. If you come to these zones, we have many types of forests. For example, like mangrove and the new technologies that it's an innovation for rice growing. So we can have like the dry seasons and the wet seasons in growing rice. So for all these green space can help with greenhouse gas reduction. For example, like rice goings between the wet and dry rice. So a lot of people may wonder, how does this help? Before, you have to like keep the water in the rice field, right? So that would create the methanes that release into the atmosphere. So for example, when we go to the rice field, we would smell something, right? That's probably methane. But with this new technique, there are times when we can leave the field dry. So we could have like a dry seasons in contrast with the wet seasons, and we switch this, and that helps reduce the methane gas and the greenhouse gas. And also the qualities of the products remains the same. So the farmers are happy. So yeah, the farmers gain something too, and the earth gain some things too. And now we're moving to here, the mangrove.
นะครับปากเดินหยกได้ถึง2
So this forest can absorb a lot of carbon dioxide when you compare to other forests. This type of forest actually is help more. The mangrove forest is like a food bank for people in the areas, for the community in the area, because it's locations where a lot of like marine animals grow. So it's marine animal nurseries, and it's also like a house for fish and house for many marine animals, and they can grow from these mangrove forests. And CG supports the growth of mangrove forest. So we work with the Department of Coastal Natural Resources, and we'll have expanded the areas in Trang, in Rayong, in Trak. We all have areas where we take care of these mangrove forests, areas, also in Phetchaburi and in the south as well. So we have more than 9,000 rights already. And in 2060, CG aims to elevate to 200,000 of reforestations. So we aim for carbon captures in these green areas at the amount of 100,000 tons of carbon dioxide. So even though we cannot reduce the productions of greenhouse gases, it's better if we can like capture it under the ground. So, and we also have this, so we have a partner, we working for the Mae Pha Luang Foundations, and we can grow a lot more than, we can do reforest, but it's more than forest. So not just like reducing greenhouse gas, but the quality of life for people around there. It's not just us, the community helps us, and the community take part, and they can gain something, they can make a living out of the forest that we grow. So we like, instead of, them going out and trying to cut tree down, they can come and take care of the forest or the trees for us, and then we hire them. So just one forestation, there are a lot of like value that comes out of it. We can help community create quality of life, and they can make a living out of this. And then we also have like community products that come from reforestations. So if you ask, why do we do reforestation? We got oxygens, we get green areas, but actually it's more tangible than that. You see that we have a product where people can actually use. For example, like this Wan Xiu Long, which is like a local Thai product. It's a type of aloe vera that's called Sao Long. So we can make lotion out of this, we can make cream out of this, we can make soap out of this. And these are all come from the resources in the areas. We also have all these scents as well, or like perfumes. So, and this is specific to these locations. So these come from like the east side from Rayong. And if you ask for like these natural resources, is that mean that we're trying to destroy the forest or not? We have to explain this concept that forest is like a bank. So in getting this aloe and this type of plants from there, it's actually withdrawing out some part of the banks, but we can help with the communities to make a living, and CG does some marketing for the community, and the community can make a living out of this, and this increase the value, and the products can make money for the people on the local areas. And I used to use this Lovers products. It is very organic. The scent is very nice, and I think is money for value for money. So if you play a game with us here, we'll give you a seed, so we give you a baby plants where you can grow at home as well. So the team said that the staff said there are many people that are interested in here. So actually, my mom get a lot of plants from here. She get Lam Sam, she get Purdue. There is a beautiful trees. So we have like these really small plants, and so it's like taking care of the babies. Baby plants are like babies, and we'll get. So we have activities here for people here to play, and then you can collect some score here as well. So thank you so much. So anyone who are interested in here, you can come here, you can plant some trees. We have some seedlings for you. So again, welcome everyone. Gen Sustainability here, who will help take part in creating sustainability today. So yeah, anyone who are interested can go visit the booth. And I would like to say hi to everyone watching live for TCs. We're gonna live throughout. I'm just part of this entire day. We have many more upcoming interesting sessions to come. And the next zone, it's the products and solutions. Let's take a look here.
Okay, right.
ที่นะครับยั่งยืนเท่า
Right here is a sustainable product and solutions. This is an innovation. I see you again. So you gave me the knowledge this morning, and this is from Bronex. Once again on the stage. Okay. For the audience watching this through live, how is it the solutions for the annex? This is the project from the technology cooperated from the robot producer and paint producer, and then Onyx supplier for the paint producer, and we produce zero waste. And how did the zero waste happen? Like normally, general paint injection usually it's coming like a spray, but only 70% on the product, and the rest evaporate to the air, and that could be this called chemical waste, and that we have to have a special disposal. And by this technology, and we reduce the spray, we reduce the waste, and there is no special disposal room, so we cut the cost for 30% and and reduce the chemical waste. And because of this technology, we Onyx are part of GC. We are in the chain of the paint, so we have the special ability. While it is in the nozzle, is like a spray injection, like the head of the injections, and then it will go out as like a straight line, and we can see it on the car. This is the mock-up, and but the prototype is a two-tone colors. Is it different from normal paints? It's the same, no different, but this is to decrease the carbon. Let's take a look at EV battery. Well, right now, people are interested in electric power, so this is an option for those who are interested. What's interesting about this product? EV battery is what we see right now. Is the jacket, the battery jacket under the car, and Onyx is inside. It's called battery cell. It's inside here. Okay, for example, this is under the car, right? And then we have the jacket to prevent water, and it will have the battery, right? How many for each model? Okay, so it depends, and the technology, it also depends on the model, and we made the technology become more powerful, and so the battery is more durable, and that we can save more. Okay, it's like when we do the EV charge, we have to wait for an hour or 2 hours, but for this we can take only like half an hour, and then the durable is lengthened, so it's healthy. And the EV cars are more used because the technology is affordable, because we use this battery. Right now it's happening, so anyone who's interested, you can come to this, and this is the UV. When we roll, and then we have to dry, but usually it's just 5 hours. Now we can make it shorten the time to 2 minutes to 5 minutes. I see that like when like a blue light, so it's like a blue light. How about the strength? It's the same strength. This is a jacket for the battery, and inside can endure 3,000 megabars. And okay, so 100 kilograms and it can endure, right? Yeah. This is a jacket for the battery. Is the innovation of NASA. So this is like the rocket is also use this technology. This is lightweight and strong. And then we go to the tanks. We can see like the gas tanks, for example, like the beverage tanks. This is not a stainless, it's a metal. This is a plastic. But not only plastic, because only plastic cannot endure the pressure. So we add pressure and that it's light, just like plastic. So when we give it to the customers, it's lighter and not so much weight. So we use less gas. Yeah, and this is can we use it with the gas tank? Yes, we can use this for gas tank. Any other models that you would use this technology? This is a water tank. Yeah, it's like we can see that the plastic tank, but in like a lower quality. But right now we can. This is a more the quality is better. So we have the methods to improve the products and to be more sustainable and to make the world better. Okay, thank you very much. And the next part is also very interesting. This is a biorefinery. It's from the bio oil. How could bio oil become an airplane oil? How could we renew the bio oil to be a gasoline, to be the airplane gasoline? So anyone who is interested in this topic, you can come to this booth. And another part is that, okay, we have the staff here. This is the diversity. What we have here? What do we have here? Okay. This is the high performance material for sustainability or composite. Composite is made to replace metals. As we know that metals can get rusty, but this material wouldn't be rusty through their life. This is the epoxy for carbon fiber, and where we inject the mold by the heat and pressure. This is popular in the jet and Boeing planes. And in the future, for the cars, and it's very easy, right? Yeah, as for supercars, it's very convenient. Yeah, we can use this the same material. This is the products for the automotive. And as for the production, this is a composite. This is like a metal, like for construction. So we can use it instead of to help carry the strength of the concrete. So if you can break it into you can get the money from this because it's very strong and the weight is very light for 3 times. If we change the mindset, if we open our minds, is to save the world and we save the community, if we can help the world to become more sustainable. And more than the constructions, and we also have, besides the construction, we have a gas tank. Usually the gas tank is made from metal, right? It's heavy and corrosion and has corrosion. But the southern provinces, 3 provinces, we made from the plastic material, and the strain is as equal as the metal, and very light. And if it's a metal, it's about 20 kilo. So if it made from this material, it's about 5 to 10 kilograms. So thank you very much. So this is the bio-based products. If anybody are interested in this one, you can visit the booth. We can make the foam, the soft foam, to make the furniture. What's next? And this way, we have many zones. And if you're interested, you can come by, and then you can just register and then come right now. And if you're watching the live right now, this is another part is that to be strong by the recycled plastic pallets. This is made from plastic that have been through the recycle process. It can endure 1.5 tons, and this is taste and also in work right now. We're gonna go see the products and solutions. Remember that every zone we can play games and collect the scores, and then you can take a photo and then check in and then answer the survey. Okay, and this zone, Nature Work, what is it about? What are you presenting? Okay, we are presenting the Nature Work. Nature Work is the company who produces the plastic pallet, PAE. It's a bioplastic that degradable. It's made from sugarcane. We have the factories in the Nakhon, and the sugarcane we use it to transform it to lactic acid, and then we mold it to polymer. We have mudang. We have the mudang, the baby hippo. This is one of our customers. We sold the pallets to create the mold of mudang. The hippo is very light and strong. Some people might think that how could it be strong because it's made of sugarcane, but right now, yeah, it's strong because we have the injection, the mold injection here, and we can produce as in a cup form. Oh, this is also a sugarcane. Yes, it's also from this machine as well. We can have this is a 3D printing. We can design anything. Yeah, it is a very good for modeling. Okay, for prototype, modeling the prototypes. Thank you very much.
All right. So this is at Nakhon Sawan. This is the first in Thailand, and this going to be finished in next year for Nature Works. So we're coming here for packaging and serviceware. So now you can look at the
โอเคคุณพี่พูดกับผมเหมือนเดิมไหมฮะ
the pallets. So all right, for these zones, we're gonna learn about the pallets. So I'm so happy to see you again. There are many types of pallets, right? And how are each pallets so different? So the difference is in its form, its qualifications. For example, like HDP, LDP. So this is for film or packaging. So it's very elastic, and it's good for film, like stretching film, but like auto moldings. That's you can turn it into like water tank. So the functions are different for each type of pallets and its qualities. For example, if you like want a clear bottles, there's the type of palettes. If you want like a darker or dimmer palettes, then you maybe think of the HDG or high density. But if you want the clear one, you have to think of PET. So PET has like the virgin type or like RDP type. RPT, it's like already been recycled. So there are many types, and you can just come look at these different types of pallets. So if you're just watching live here and you want to come here and take a look, you can. We'll still have this until the end of the day. So let's see the types. So our DC produce pallets, and our customers are like produce the packagings, right? So we didn't produce the packaging directly. We just sent them the pallets, and the customers can make a form or types by themselves. And a lot of many brands buy pallets from DCs. So DC distributes to different suppliers. And now pallets for like virgin raisins are the Inoplast by DC, and for the compounds would be plasmate by GCs, and recycles would be Eco, and the other one we have is Expert. So that's perfect for cleansings. Thank you so much. Thank you. So we're gonna look at the products. So you see how the pallet has become like the upcycling products into we have this fiber. So we have upcycling process. I'm gonna talk about it. So it's like when we have, you know, a water bottles as we already use, instead of discarding them as waste, we separate them and then we do some upcyclings to add value for the product. So we start by having the PET, and then we break them down into small flakes like this, and then we process it into fiber, and then we turn it into yarns, and then after that we turn yarns into fabrics, and then it become a product. It can be, you know, a bag, a shirt. And for DCs we have many brands like Upcycling by GCs or Revive Fiber, Greater Care, and Up to You. Up to You is GC brand that's for the palette that's already been through the upcycling. So Up to You has a very unique features with it can add values, and we have added collagens. So when you wear it, the texture is very soft, and people think that there's collagen within the fabric, but it's actually not collagen, but you feel like it because it's very soft and it's good for countries to our weather. So you can love it at the same time, and you can wear a very decent product. And actually DCs has produced a lot of fabric to many brands, and a lot of brands coordinate with DC to produce uniforms or use it in other ventures. We also have other technologies. We can make the clothes that we already discard. We can do like fiber to fiber recyclings. The polyester type of fabric can go to the fiber to fiber process. So we can make clothes and we change them into the new clothes again. So anyone who interested can come in here. We have bags here, we have like hats here, we have some caps here and some shirts here. We can make laptops, case, fabric case. Any of you who are interested, you can come contact here. The next zone, U-turn. GC U-turn. I feel like I've been with them because I do a show about U-turn dump, right? Because our sustainability started from like waste segregations. So if we dump plastic correctly, then we can put them into recycling process. So now I'm gonna interview an expert for the U-turn dump point. Is he? He's waiting here, right? All right. So DC U-turn here. So it's a platform end-to-end plastic waste. So we promote waste segregations from upstream, midstream, and downstreams. And so we put this into the Amigo factory. So let's look at each zone here. You might see a lot of these spread out over the countries. So we separate waste segregations by color. For example, it's confined, like, drink like bubble tea. We can just not, put it, right? We have to empty the liquid first. So yes, we empty the liquid. And then if you have like PET glass, can it be recycled? Yes, it's recyclable. So we're gonna drop it at the plastic bottles of mixed cycling. So we have like the mixed recycling. So recycling, there are many materials in it. For example, like glass, aluminums, plastic bag. You can drop them here, and we can put them into recycle. And sometimes people could be wonders. It would be written here. For example, if it's like PET or like shampoo bottles or like a milk bottle, you can put it here. So you can just drop them, and we write them on the shelf. And then the electronic waste, like batteries, like light bulb, you put in the red box, and then they will go under the correct process. And then general waste that cannot be recycled, for example, like tissue paper, straws, or like food bag that's already contaminated, we have to put in general waste that have to go into the incineration to burn. And for those go into general waste, but for like organic waste, like food waste, we can separate them. For example, like fruits, we can turn them into fertilizer, so we can just put it in here. So it's very easy, right? We separate waste correctly. So we have more than 290 locations of these waste segregations drop points. And then you can follow us at the U-Turn Facebook. We always update the locations and the campaigns there and the partners that we have. We have more than 160 partners there. So do not worry, you'll find them. And we're gonna go to Up to You next, because Up to You is a product of the plastic waste, and we add value to it. Sometimes you might hear about recycling only, but this is upcycling. What's different here is that we rebuilt it and we added value, and not just value, but we have design as well. The design has to be nice as well. For example, like this one, this is the color of GC. You can be like a brand ambassador of GC, but I don't think GC is going to choose me. This is the latest collections. We can do tailor-made, and we can just do it here. So from A, B, C to Z. And like, if you're cute, you can use this one. And if you're like looking for the cool style or stylish, you can choose another one. For example, like look at here, you can customize. So please be a presenter for this. So anyone joining this, you can buy this bag. I'm kidding. How much is this? 490 baht. It's so cheap. So you get to support the earth, and you get this very cool bag, and also support communities. More than that, the clothes. So we have the collagens collection. So because collagen, so besides like, so can I look at the fabric to make what is called these collagens collections that make your skins like soft? So this is a designer, and I'm also a sales. I'm everything. So this is a collagen. So the collagen is actually put into the fabric. So it's quite similar to the normal fabric, but it's very light. But if you compare with like regular cottons, like your shirt just started to fold already, start to get like wrinkle, right? So you can see like Kunfoy's shirts that starts to make wrinkles, but my shirts like doesn't have any wrinkles at all. It's actually easier to iron, and like 80% it remains the same. It gets wrinkled, but it's harder to get wrinkles compared to normal cotton. And it's the same feeling when you eat collagens. Now you wear collagens, you feel like you have this soft touch wearing these collagens collection. And you might feel that's like, oh, it's actually absorb some of the heat and it make it like cooler, and so perfect for the Thai weather. I wear this and I feel very cool. So if you don't believe me, just come here and try on these collections, collagens. So yeah, if you're still at home and you want to try this out, you can just come here. And there's also some promotions here. Yeah, if you buy to a certain amount, then you get free bags. Anyone who are interested, if you cannot come to like Paragon, you can search at Facebook or up to you, or Instagram online, and then you can order. And then TC U-turn, you have any last words? So for TC drop points, the closest one would be the PTT stations at 105 stations across countries. You can check the information at TC U-turn Facebook. Thank you so much. All right. Well, hello, this is the presenter. I'm a presenter for the Genes. How many, what time did you go up on the stage? 2 p.m., right, Mom? Yes, about 2 p.m. So audience watching live through YouTube and GCs, please come here to Siam Paragon, 5th floor. Paragon Hall. You go up on the stage about 2 p.m., right? All right, we'll see you there. Thank you.
Okay, now and the next part is waiting for us. All the other live all day. I have to say goodbye because this is on my part. Okay.
พารากอนฮอลล์สถานที่จัดงานที่ผ่านการรับรองมาตรฐานระดับสากล เพื่อความปลอดภัยของท่าน โปรดให้ความสนใจรับชมวิดีโอสาธิตความปลอดภัย เมื่อเกิดเหตุฉุกเฉินขอให้ทุกท่านปฏิบัติตามขั้นตอนต่อไปนี้ ขั้นตอนที่ 1 อย่าตื่นตระหนก มองหาป้ายสัญลักษณ์ทางออกฉุกเฉินหรือบันไดหนีไฟที่ติดตั้งไว้ทั่วบริเวณหออย่างชัดเจน ขั้นตอนที่ 2 สังเกตเจ้าหน้าที่ของเรา ซึ่งจะประจำอยู่ที่ทางออกฉุกเฉิน โดยสังเกตได้จากหมวกและแท่งไฟนำสัญญาณ ที่พร้อมให้ความช่วยเหลือและนำทางท่านไปสู่พื้นที่ปลอดภัย ขั้นตอนที่ 3 ทำการอพยพ กรุณาปฏิบัติตามคำแนะนำของเจ้าหน้าที่เดินตามอย่างเป็นระเบียบ งดใช้ลิฟต์ให้ใช้บันไดหนีไฟเท่านั้น เจ้าหน้าที่จะนำทางท่านไปยังพื้นที่ปลอดภัยดังต่อไปนี้ ลานพักพารากอน อาคารจอดรถสยาม จุดจอดรถทัวร์โดยสาร บริเวณทางออกสู่ถนนพระราม 1 ข้างกำแพงวัดปทุมวนารามราชวรวิหาร ขอขอบคุณทุกท่านที่รับชม ด้วยความห่วงใยจากพารากอนฮอลล์
สวัสดีค่ะ
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bai Tong. Welcome to GC Sustainable Symposium 2024 Gen S Gathering. Okay, right now I want to say hi to everybody here and also everybody watching through GC Live. I would like to tell you all that Gen S Gathering is that all the people that who are advocate sustainably together and be one of the power to build the world. And how can we do it? Today we will have the solutions for everyone, and more than that, from the morning sessions, we can see that the executives, government sections, private sections, they have discussed and the commitment and promises that they will lead our country to net zero, to decarbonization. Because this is not something that we cannot do, but how can we do it? Just like I told you, Gen S Gathering, we are gathered here. It's not just a normal general gather, but we will inspire and we will give the concept and the methods to put it into practice. And next Gen S state, live more sustainably. We have many activities, and we would like to invite everybody to be to be part of us. And don't forget to take a photos and add the hashtag GC hashtag Gen S Gathering. We have a lot of prizes for all of you, and I would like you to receive all the gifts back. And I would like to steal one. Is it like pillow, and it's made from recycled materials 100%. Okay, and you can collect the points from these activities. And the first point is that you answer the survey and that you can post the photo and all the activities that we have. And we also have an honor to welcome the guest speakers that gather all the generations that they build the sustainability. Today, I really believe that everybody will benefit from this more or less. And other than that, you can make a sustainability by yourself, reduce, use, and recycle. You choose to use the recycled products, and in this hall is one of your options. You can walk around, and we can change our habits because we believe that sustainability is not impossible. Sustainability is not one's responsibility, but it's everybody's responsibility. I think everybody might want to know. We will announce the award Green University ทิ้งเทิร์นให้โลกจำ well to this is the second year that we have a collaboration and support from AIS and GC Global Chemical and also academic institutes, and we have 42 universities. We are here together to address the e-waste and plastic bottles. How can make the e-waste and plastic bottles to the process 100% to upcycling? This is one of the sustainable ways. Today we have a lot of activities. We have competitions. We have Green University to gather e-waste and waste, and also photo contest and also short clip contest. This is to compete for the scholarship more than 100,000 baht. We have 42 academic institutes that take part in our activity that to manage our e-waste and plastic waste. I would like to talk about the Green Universities as well too. The activity starts from August 2nd and then until October 11th, and we can see that everybody is focused and that they devoted all their power to make the e-waste management and plastic management to really happen. And this is the inspiration that happened, and that we can continue this and that we can see the worth of the plastic waste. How can we recycle this waste and that to make the benefit of it? Please give a big hands to all the students. This is one of the impression. Well, over the 2 months they have really devoted, and we have the pictures of it.
close. Please give a big round of applause for the project, please. I think this is just like part of the project. Because as I said, in the past 2 months, everyone has like dedicated so much for these projects. You can see the sweat and tears, but they're all dedicated for us to have a better earth and to have a better natural resource. So everyone has like the gold genius skills. They cared about sustainability. They care about environment. I'm sure everyone would like to know which university is gonna be the top 3 in gathering most waste. So if you see from the VTR, you see the numbers of like how many pieces that we can collect. It's over 1 million. So can we have a video here for the score? It's our dashboard. So we're gonna announce together who are our top 3 university that can collect most waste. All right, exciting. Oh, please give a big round of applause. Oh, wow, stunning. Yes, we have to congratulate. So the second runner-up for Rajapat Nakhon Pathom University. And first runner-up, congratulations Burapha Universities. And our winner, congratulations Naresuan University. Will they collect so many waste? 243,416 pieces for the e-waste and the used plastics. All right. So you see the number. How do you feel? You proud? Wow, is it even possible to collect this much? So this is the entire used plastic and e-waste that were submitted to this project, and these go into the recycling and upcycling process, and the e-waste. So the bottle is at 1,032,356 pieces, and then the e-waste as 26,278. So this collection will not go to waste because this reduce like the used plastic and e-waste into landfill. So we save about over 20,000 kilograms of waste that would have to go into landfill had they not collected, and this reduced the release of greenhouse gas by 22,000. So you see, it's like the actions in just 2 months, how it creates change. So we can just start today. So because all universities are here, can I get representatives from the top 3 universities who are our winners to collecting used plastic and e-waste to come up the stage? First, starting with Rajapat Nakhon Pathom, and representative from Unipart University, and representative from Naresuan University. Please give a big round of applause. Excellent. So not just like the students, but we have green agents that take part in providing them some recommendations and suggestions. So, and we're gonna talk to them. Hello. All right. So, could you introduce yourself? So we'll start with Pinung. Hello, my name is Pakjira Yaksi Ruan. I'm come from Naresuan University. My name is Adison Sangnon. I'm from Naresuan University as well. Next, please. My name is Vacharasan Pumpakop Si. I'm from Rajapat Nakhon Pathom. And Katsamon Sanasuk from Rajapat Nakhon Pathom. So these are our green agents. Surit Sawanhong from Burapha University. Taddaw Mahasapanan. I'm from Burapha University. Thanat Pat Charan Chanya Kun. Pavinananta from Burapha University. Please give a big round of applause to all of them. So they're our representatives. I'm curious. So I'd like to ask Naresuan University, how can you achieve this within 2 months? The number of e-waste and used plastic collections was so many, was more than 200,000 pieces. So Naresuan University has the waste management systems, and we have a clear system. There are patterns in the universities, and we increase like the frequencies of collections, and then we form the teams, and we will have a team leader who are our volunteers that help in collecting garbage. So we have about 80 students per teams. We also do some like PR promotions through many platforms for everyone to be aware that we accept e-waste at certain locations and we accept used plastic at certain locations. And then, the students already have their waste and they don't know where to discard them. So they would come here to discard. It's overwhelming. Well, we have like over 80 volunteers, and it's a big team that come together to create change. So the e-waste that you get, what are the e-waste that you collected the most? So here you see the adapter adapter cord. They don't know where to discard them, to trash them. So we're gonna continue with Burapha universities. So what are your tips in gathering these weights? Because the professor is green agent. So at Burapha universities, we try to build the awareness, and we're trying to make every professors and students to work together. We have a project that called Selling Deliveries, and we work with communities to do EPR. So we do waste segregations at the original source, and then after that it's easy to do by the students and by the professors, and we have a process here. So we collected by themselves. How many bottles you collect? A lot. So at first the professors will do PR, the project for us, and we saw that some of our colleagues or friends already segregate the waste, and some don't segregate waste at all. Those that segregate waste would be like e-waste or electronics waste that they don't know where to trash them. And so we become interested in joining this project. So it's a project that built awareness for us. And it also helps to reduce greenhouse gases. For example, like my faculty studies about these kind of topics anyway. So we've integrated knowledge in the classroom to outside classroom by actually putting actions to it. So once we join the project, we have a team meetings to gather ideas. How could we collect these weights more? So we did a video clip to promote. First, we started promoting within the faculties, and then we expand our promotions to different faculties in the universities. We also do it at the dormitories as well. We have to say that Burapha University is also very challenging in terms of being very close to a tourist destinations. So Burapha University around the Bang San Beach, we would have about 10,000 kilograms of waste during the weekend. So these projects cannot be done alone, but it needs collaborations from many partners, and we'll have research to get rid of smells from waste as well. We're trying to get rid of smells from waste. There will be some factories around that areas that help us to get rid of smell from for example milk bottles or milk package, and so they provide knowledge on how to work on this. Now we're moving on. Nakhon Pathom, Ratchapat Nakhon Pathom. So can you tell us about your stories? So from Rajapat Nakhon Pathom, we joined the activity for 2 months. These 2 months were very challenging in promoting people to come in. So it's not just like waste collection, but it's more than that. The university has green policies, and we have like green universities, and our main policy is that for the environment to be green and welcome all students. So with waste segregations already exist in the universities, and we're trying to we try to come up with ways how to build awareness of this and for them to be able to deliver the actions. And at the faculty that I'm at, we have a green library here. So this is an inspiration for us to save water, electricity, and do waste segregations. So it's not that difficult. We promote the project. Our team, it's very small compared to other universities, but we're trying to get everyone's participations. So we connect with the universities and different locations, for example, the different faculties, and different faculties support us as much as they can. So that's how we can come up at here on the stage today. And everyone is welcoming and accepting, and even the school, the demonstration school, join us in bringing waste into here for us to process the waste correctly. I'll ask my students to talk about their stories, what impressed them and what excites them.
มาได้เลยลูก พูดความจริงมาได้เลยลูก
This is maybe the big challenge for the students. Well, from the teachers that they announced this to us and that we are interested to join, and that we received the award. I think it's quite a lot, and the peak time is that it's like during these 2 months is the ceremony of the graduation. So we had to collect like many pieces. During the collection period, I think it's like the peak season of every university is the graduation ceremony and almost like a semester break. Just a moment. Well, we have to turn to the winner. That we all know that this is the challenge to manage the waste, which is quite difficult, and we have to separate and that the Norwegian University collected so many pieces, and how which way how that you used to draw the attention of the students. And then you said that you post in your channels. Yeah, we do the PR. We did the PR, and for the dormitories, we do like the collection every week. So we increase the frequency in for 2 days a week instead of 1 day a week. But for each time we collected different numbers of the waste. If we skip to the Thursday, sometimes the waste is like was like so many, but we only open for like 1 hour. But the so many. But there are like too many, and because we have to do the separation, and the peak time is that almost the end of the program, and that we now because at that time we were at the 3rd place, and we had to fight, and we really had to fight because it was the break, and we didn't want to. It's during the exam season. So we didn't want to bother the students. So we opened the period from 3 p.m. So and that's why we collected so many more pieces, and we would like to thank for this activity. I would like to say for all parts of university, like you are interested to do the waste separation, but you might fighting the waste, but after the collection, which way they would go. But then we have this activity, we have this campaign, and then we have the map or the direction, the start and the end. Okay, anything you would like to add? As for this activity, we allocated tasks. We have 3 agents, and we have the documentary team, and I am on the bottles team, and I did the PR. Every faculty would know that there's a disposal waste points and the schedule, and another friend of us that they would collect e-waste. And in terms of our PR, we didn't only PR through pages. We also sent a letter to clubs and other sub colleges under Naresuan University. And as for e-waste, we collaborated with AIS. We have the Dean Office. We have the Student Activity Office. And we did add to the Kwan Mueang building. And as for Kwan Mueang building, we would collect only Wednesday for 1 hour and a half. And for every week, okay. But we have a limited time for each day, but you're still the winner. This is excellent. Please give a big round of applause for Naresuan University. This is a collaboration of all the sectors. I would like to thank AAS and GC. Okay, let's move to Burapha University. So this is a challenge, right? But how did you tell yourself that you have to separate, and then how do you tell others? At first, we didn't have many points, and we were ranked quite low, and the professors had the compressed bottle waste, and then that give us an extra score. So at that point, we felt that okay, we would give it a shot. So this is a competition has effect. So it drives the motivation to win. You have anything to say about waste separation that is easy or difficult, or what they should do? Well, actually, the waste separation is not that difficult, but you have to have the discipline in terms of separation. And then after we started it and keep doing it, what we know that what we have done is very beneficial. It's not just selling the waste and then we earn the money, but it also make the world a better place and reduce the greenhouse gas. Okay, so everybody not that haze, everybody agrees. Okay, next, Ratchapat Nakhon Pathom. The same question, how did you attract the attention of your friends, and how did you manage the e-waste and plastic? I would say that this is the daily activity. We did it because of fun. We like separating the waste, e-waste. I like to open the box and then to guess what's inside the box. It's like a guessing box, a surprise box. Yeah, like open the box and then can we use this? Is it like a theft? Or okay, you are like friendly to the nature, the environment. So the e-waste, like cell phones, you need to delete all the information. This is very dangerous. I found a lot of this case. Like there's information in the. No, we don't do the blackmail. Okay, so this is the small start from themselves, but more than that, I would like to thank all of you and also for the two universities that take part in this activity. And please give a big applause to GC and AAS, our supporters. Anything that you would like to add? I would like to ask one representative. Okay. Would you like to leave? Last word? If there's this program next year, I would join. You would go for the number one again? Yes, of course. Okay. Let's start collecting from today. I would like this campaign to continue, and we would join this campaign and then keep it going. And I would like to do the PR to all of the media, and that we have this competition, and that we would join again next year. Okay, let's give a big round of applause to the top 3. Okay, everybody loves competing. Thank you very much. Thank you, Naresuan University, Burapha University, and Ratchapat Nakhon Pathom. Thank you very much. Okay, right now, I think that we will keep continuing granting the prizes. I would like to invite the top executives of GC and AIS to grant the awards on the stage. Please welcome Kun Chatkun from AIS. Please welcome on the stage. And Kun Naramon Chok Damrong Suk from PTT Global Chemical or GC. And of course, for the first prize that we would grant is that the Green University, the most pieces of waste collector for waste and e-waste. For the price is 10,000 baht. I would like to invite the representative from Nakhon Pathom University. Okay, let's take a photo together. Our world is made from upcycle and plastic bottles and e-waste. The representatives from other universities, don't be sad. You can start collect from today. Okay, please line up in one line. So this is the leaders from Ratchapat Nakhon Pathom. Okay, stay close. Congratulations. This is how you get when you did a good thing. If the photographer is okay, please give me a signal. Okay, let's move on. Congratulations, Nakhon Pathom, Ratchapat Nakhon Pathom, and first runner-up. You will receive 20,000 baht. Congratulations to Burapha University. And you will receive 20,000 baht and a certificate. This is very beautiful. This is a new perspective. Okay, you can like move close to each other. Thank you for our executives. Smile, smile. Okay. And of course, thank you, Burapha University. Congratulations. And the winner is Naresuan University. Congratulations. Very, very well done. Lots of members in the team. A very good full potential of management and time allocating is very well. And you receive 30,000 baht and also the certificate. This is one of the proud moments because we can see the bright future laying ahead of us. I would like to invite all of the 3 universities to take a photo together. Congratulations to all of the 3 institutes. We have started the phenomenon of e-waste and plastic bottles waste management. This is the best thing that we have to direct the starting point in the right way and that we can benefit from it endlessly. Congratulations. Don't forget to add the hashtag. We have so many hashtags that we would like you to add it to your post, whether it's Green University ทิ้งเทินให้โลกจำ hashtag AIS eWaste hashtag GC U-turn hashtag GC and hashtag Gen S gathering. Thank you very much. Thank you so much everyone. And also please the executive of GC and IIS, please stay with us. We still have other prizes. We have the photo competitions. We have 2 prizes here and also the short clip video. Starting with the photo competition, we have 2 prizes. The first one is the creative prizes. You will receive 10,000 baht, and the popular vote you will receive 10,000 baht and also the certifications. And the university that is the winner is Nawamintara University that won 2 prizes. Congratulations, excellent. You receive both creative and also popular vote. And the concept of the competition is ต้นทางทิ้งถูกปลายทางปลอดภัย. This is a very short, concise and meaningful. So we have a very creative view and result. They really deserve the prizes. If you want to see the photos of the students, you can take a look at our Facebook, GC Facebook. Congratulations. Very, very well done. Good job. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, students. And also thank you, executives from AS and GC. Please take a rest for a moment. One more shot. And we will take a lot more photos today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, GC and AIS executives. We will take a short break and come back to the stage. And the next part, I would like you to focus and take a photo. We have a little teaser. This is the price of the short clip video ทิ้งเทินให้โลกจำ
Them. Oh, I cannot carry anymore. Not here. Not here. Sister, come back. So A is EVAS and GC return for plastics and for example like PET bottles. So if you have like electronic cord, EVAS, you can only dump at the EVAS bin only. So how is it? That was just a teaser. If you want to watch the full videos, you can go to the GC's U-Turn social media platforms. This is just samples because we have many now we have many competitors that sent the clips into the competitions, and the judges have to work very hard in selecting only 15 clips. And then after that, we have a workshop with commentators from Kun Gong Riddi, who is down here. So he's the green content creator. No one can compare to him. All right, so after selecting, we only have like 5 winners for the final clips. We're gonna learn the results today. Who from which university is going to get what awards? All right, we're gonna invite AIS and GC's executive to present awards. One more time, Kun Chatkun from the PR, AIS. And please give a big round of applause. And of course, Kun Narumon from the Circular Economies Department from CG. Definitely, they are our sponsors who make the work today possible. So we'll have 5 awards in total. And we'll start with the
คนตื่นเต้น
honorary awards. Congratulations to student CNX from Lana University, Technology ราชมงคล Lana University. So they're all very excited. Well, their dedications has shown through the clips, and they have communicated very well, and it's very inspirational. So they get a reward for 3,000 baht. Congratulations. For those who want to watch dear, you can just go to the CG's social media platform. All right, smile. So if you can please step up to the front. Click like, please. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you, the student CNX team from Technology ราชมงคล Lana. So next, another honorary award. Congratulations to Sao Songkhla Pa Olaweng from Songkhla Nakarin University from Hat Yai. Of course, they get the 3,000 baht for the awards as well. And that clips is so cute. Congratulations. Next, for the second runner-up, the Nganmun Digital team from the Technology Program 9 Chonburi University, please come up on the stage. Congratulations. You will get a monetary award of 5,000 baht. You win a 5,000 baht prize. Congratulations. Kun Gong is smiling from ears to ears now. Congratulations. So pretty. All right. The first runner-up with the team from Chulalongkorn University ยายกรีนแม่ฝากทิ้งขยะ plastic. Oh, the team name is very emotional. It means like green. Throw the electronic waste in the garbage. Is green here? Probably not. All right, and for the first runner-up, they get a prize of 7,000 baht. Oh, so I'm so sad I didn't get to see green here. So you can see green in the clip. And of course, a winner. The team from Konkan University out by the Minute Musical by Anurak KKU. So the name itself is a winner. Congratulations for the winner. You get a prize of 10,000 baht. Excellent. And these are our new generations that prioritize sustainability and very dedicated. Congratulations one more time. We have hashtag here, and you can follow our hashtag as well. So we're gonna have a group photos. Kun Gong Yindi, workshop mentor, please come up on stage and take a photograph with us. Please give a big round of applause to Kun Gong Yindi. And of course, all the competitors' contents here are really excellent, not just these 5 teams, but for every video clip submitted to this project, 79 of them. All right, so please switch side. All right, so lower your price down a little bit so it doesn't reflect. For our projects that we collaborate to make it happen, whether like AS or GCs, we are very dedicated to build the awareness. And of course, it creates a change down to action. Definitely. This is just small examples where everyone can do together and make the world better. So thank you everyone. Please give a big round of applause. May I ask the Konkan University team to remain on the stage with us. And thank you Kun Gong Yindi so much. So the executives please remain on the stage. Next, may I invite the winner from our 3 activities, Naresuan universities, with the winner for the green universities for the e-waste and use plastics, and also Navamin Narathirat universities for the photo competitions. Please take a group photo together. Congratulations to our winners and all awards, and thank you so much for taking part in this project. I truly believe that this is just a beginning where you can make content, change the lifestyle, and create a better life by integrating sustainability. All right. Smile. So this would be our memorable pictures or photographs for everyone to remember how it all began. So we are really the Gen S gathering. It's such a meaningful gathering. Excellent, excellent. Next, I'd like to invite Kun Kong, Yindi, and the team from AIS and GCs to take group photos together, as well as other university students who are here. Let's have a big group photo together. Everyone, please, please. Every university, students, representatives, please come up on this stage. Please come join us on the stage. Everyone who participate in the projects, let's have a good photo together. Please come up. Everyone's who on the front of the stage, on the side of the stage, please come up on the stage and have this group photo together. Because you can call yourself like students from green universities. We are the next generation of the Gen S or Generation Sustainability. Because we want the world to know how much we love the earth. That's why we do such initiations. Congratulations one more time. Please give a big round of applause to everyone here. ทิ้งเทิร์นให้โลกจาง up level 2. I truly believe that I'm gonna meet some of them next year. Alright. Go down. Of course, and all participants this time. So we want you to be a part in sharing to be our Gen S gathering for the world to know. Whether like through hashtag Dream Green Universities ทิ้งเทิร์นให้โลกจำ up level 2 or hashtag GIS, hashtag GCU turn, and hashtag GCs and hashtag Gen S gathering. We have activities for these participants andทิ้งเทิร์นให้โลกจำ up level 2 to join together. Okay, so this is the video recordings. We're gonna do it one more time. That was just a rehearsal. Yay! So as loud as before. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that was just a practice, a rehearsal. One more time. Rehearsal. Alright, let's say ทิ้งเทิร์นให้โลกจำ. Please give a big round of applause to all of them. Thank you everyone so much. Don't forget to join our next session. Everyone's excellent. You guys are great. I'm still laughing at green actually. So thank you so much everyone. Congratulations. So before we end these sessions, may I ask all Gen S, those in the Paragon Hall and everyone's watching through GC Live to provide us some evaluations by scanning this QR code in front of the screen so that next year we learn how to do better for the event. And of course, do not go anywhere because our Gen S States still has one more sessions to come. We are gonna gather the all-stars, the all-star experts that are gonna be here. So I want everyone to be here and listen to them. All right. Do not forget, everyone, our hashtags. All right, everyone. So the first session on the stage has concluded, but this is not over yet because our final sessions, it's so colorful and it's a highlight of our event, which is Janus All Stars. We gather like all Janus generation sustainabilities to be here together. This is generations that thinks of others and thinks of the earth, and because we try to make our life as pleasant for the earth as much as possible. So with the Janus, sustainability is not difficult. I believe that all generations can take part in changing just little behaviors to make the earth better and make our life better by just adjusting our mindset, adjusting our actions, and make the best of our life. So those that like curious, or what is Gen S? What do you mean? Why sustainability is so hard? Can we really pull it off? And I'll showcase, have an answers for you, have an actions provided for you, and have some inspirations for all of you to listen to. And I believe that this can drive the way we our mindset and our actions, because audience can do this. So without further ado, because I'm sure everyone wants to meet our Janus All Stars already. We have gathered our generations here. Let's the boom. Can I? So before I invite that person up on the stage, can you see representative from Boomers? Come on, just admit it. Come on. All right. So please give a big round of applause for the representatives from Boomer.
Everybody, Grandma. The owner of ครัวยายหนิง Channel, Grandma หนิง วารีหน่อแก้ว Welcome. And she is the Boomer generation representative. And the next speaker is the representative of Gen X, the head of design Kasset University, Associated Dr. Singh Intarashuto, and the representative of Gen Y, the brand owner Pipachara, Kun Pet Pipachara Galjinda, and the representative of Gen Z, content creators Om and Game, Kun Om and Jam. And last but not least, the representative of the Gen Alpha, leader of the unstressful West separation, Pan Put. Wow, you all look so chic. Wow. Hello everyone. Hello. Okay. Right now, I think let's relax. I think like all of you might be very excited. Who are the fans of Pan Put? Wow. This is important. This is what we want from everybody, is the good energy to drive this campaign together. Okay, I would like to ask you to call you grandma, because I'm afraid to call you grandma. You look younger than that. Well, I'm actually in the gen of the grandmas. I'm 70 years old. While you still look beautiful. Well, we're familiar with Grandma Ning in the videos, while you're cooking in the kitchen and very easygoing lifestyle. Well, I like to know what is it like to live with the nature. from the past and in the present. It is very different, totally different. When I was young, there were lots of trees, and the weather wasn't hot, and we could breathe easily, and all the food from the wild. And from where I lived, there was no market. I was in a rural area. I lived in Nakhon Phanom province, but I grew up in Laos. But up until now, how do you feel from what you see today? Well, I feel a little bit sad because it's totally different. If you think that is long time ago, then I would agree. But not so long ago, we're still teenagers. Well, in my age, we did easily agriculture. We didn't need any chemical. Even if we want to grow something right now, we have to fertilize, we have to add the chemicals. Well, when you're talking about the past, I can see the sparkle in your eyes, because we didn't get to see the richness of the nature back at the time. Okay, and Dr. Singh, Professor Singh, we always meet on the stage of sustainability. Can I call you the sustainability designer? Could you give an example of the outstanding design? I would call myself Gen X. Wow, are you Gen X? I thought you were Alpha. It's difficult because I have been doing this job for a long time, for 20-30 years. It's been so long, so I couldn't remember well. But the outstanding ones that I felt it is successful, that I can call myself a leader, is that the crafted products and exported crafted products that in the California Museum is something that I wasn't expecting. It's like 16 and 17 years ago. So someone who could turn waste into something nobody knew I was a professor, or that I graduated a PhD. So this is quite a risk, because there are some people say that, oh, you got a PhD and you did this, is quite a waste. Well, I think it's very normal that you turn waste into something valuable. I think that this is something that I'm happy from small products, and then right now expanded to property, real estate, buildings, shopping malls, streets, condominiums. This is the scaling up from small products to the 10,000 million baht projects. Well, no small projects, well, little by little. Well, the real question is here, you did it before everybody. What is the inspiration? What is your motivation? Because in your age, in terms of you being a Gen X, let's not count the numbers. This is the global warming. It's not like boiling. So why did you do that? Well, it's interesting because I was a professor at Kasetsat University, so I have two functions. Teaching, I teach architecture, the design places, eco-friendly places, and the second function is that we need to do the research. And the first week, when I teach that you have to design the building that is eco-friendly, and energy saving. But then there were lots and lots of waste for each construction site, and it's the waste is like financially okay, it's saving energy, but it creates other problems. When we talk about the design and the consequence is a waste instead of saving energy. Okay, so this the character of Gen S, I forgot what I'm going to say. So I got the idea like I will turn the waste into products, and I get the compliments that the products are nicely designed and that I keep doing it. And the second part, and from the research in terms of publishing the paper, it increases the frequency about the recycle. And then all of the world is talking about recycling. I can see that the academic trends was very big, so it's going to be social mainstream soon. Well, at first maybe it wasn't successful, but I was lucky. I started like 2 or 3 years earlier. Well, before that, like only 2 years, there is no such campaign, but I have the supporters after that. So this is my inspiration to teach, and that that I had to do the research. So this is how we grand open in the international markets. Well, if we did it in Thailand, there's no customers, and the business that has no customer, it shouldn't be operated. But at the time, I know that every time I teach the students, I know that there are financial resources. So this is the trend. Talking about trend, let's talk about Gen Y. This is the age of transition. Every Gen Y, well, we heard about it over and over again. Global warming. Well, we heard about it for many years ago, and also Kun Pet has been working in fashion, and everybody agrees that this is very difficult, but we could go to the international level, like Lisa from Blackpink. She wore your design too. I would like to know about the beginning of this idea. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Pipatara Kaljinda, and I'm the brand owner Pipatara. Well, the starting point is that my sister, she's here. And in 2018, we intended to do something together, and that we like art and craft so much. So we set this as the main pillar and our passion, and that we would like to start our own brand. But what's important is that we would like it to be a fashion community. In 2018, people might not understand what is it. But if we want to combine community and fashion, it's just like in the back, we use fabricating and weaving to bridge the gap. So we went to Mae Hong Son and Chiang Rai provinces to teach the community members that how to do it. At first we started with weaving, but right now you might know Pipatara from recycled plastic, but before that we were involving in the community works. So this is very interesting, because if talking about Pipatara brand, well, everyone will talking about the recycled cap. But actually, it started from the craft that you like, you and sister like, and then what is more difficult is that you went into the community work. But then the consistency. What do you think about this? Well, I think that what was crucial. Well, everybody asked me like why we did it. Like we had to do everything according to the timeline in terms of production, in terms of delivery. So that's why we chose the teachers in the communities. We didn't choose from the community that have already been doing it, but we asked for the teachers from other communities, and that we will allocate the task to their own house. So the quality control, the production, we selected based on the capability, because it affects many things, and that I want them to feel like, oh, they're a teacher, but they can also do this kind of thing. Okay, from what I understand, so this is you create opportunities for opportunity members that didn't see that potential before. But we have to admit that the overall picture of the country, the northern parts, the northeastern parts, the outstanding craft is weaving and fabricating. So this is when you see that they deserve opportunities, and there are something that to drive them forward. And if the communities can live and by themselves, then so this is I really like about what you said, that you build your own Pipatara communities. Thank you very much. This is very interesting. Well, this is very interesting from Grandma Ning, live with the nature, and Dr. Singh just design from what we like, and Kun Pet just build the community. And next is even bigger. And Jam and Om, you're doing about community online. This is even more challenging, because in this generation we can avoid this. Is that right? Well, everybody has the internet, everybody has the social platforms. We can deny, we can avoid this. Nobody here cannot access the internet. So how about the journey that you become a Gogin girl? Can you tell me the story? Well, the beginning of the page is, well, I'm not, I have to make a disclaimer that I'm not a guru. I'm just a Gen Z teenager. So I grew up with Unplug and Save the Water. So I grew up with that phrases, and then we adapted to our everyday life. But I'm not the guru, so this is the beginning. And as for Om, well, similar to Om, well, I heard some phrases in daily life, like to carry the bag, not the plastic bag. But when I was in a third and fourth year, and then we had to enter the competition, and that I had to research the information, and I felt that I understood more of the environment and how to make media. So this is like the bridge between us, and then we just, so the two of us are interested in telling the sustainability. So many people might be wondering if we are friends before. So that we decided to environment content creator, but it is because we have the same awareness, and that we raise the awareness to the others in the society. Well, if the gurus teach the others. It might be like hard to understand, but if we're like a newbies, they might understand like more. It's just like we are growing along with the page and also the audience. Anything else that you would like to add in terms of creating content? Because I also follow every one of you, and the Go Green page is a very like a digestion of the information. I think that you did a really well on the research. You work very hard. Yeah. So, but at first we did research like quite a lot because we're like newbies, and then we started we're like a our lifestyles, like how to dispose waste. So, like we did it every day, and the cream packaging. So we just use this as a material to talk about. So this is like we could receive a good feedback, and they started to ask questions, and that the point that we can talk about our fans. And there are other contents that we created other than lifestyles. The page, we have 2 sections to eat well, live well. We will take the audience to restaurants and resorts that you can, if you want to have a greener lifestyle, what can you do? And that part is telling about the story, inspiring people about environment. So this is like the information for the people who want to know more. So this is the bus in Bangkok, but they had it for a long time, but not many know. Actually, like it's the bus to transport the passengers to BTS or MRT, and this is a community at Onut. It's a veg shop. There's a spa and a fresh market, fresh vegetable shop, and boomer Gen X that like asking each other, is there anything like this? Well, I didn't know about that. Well, at first, so many like they also want a green bus, because like many people didn't know that there's green bus, so that they don't have to use their own car. Okay, let me summarize. And the next gen and Jam, you communicate directly. Like you are wonder about this, and then you try to find the answer together. And how about the audience? And if you have any and if the audience has any information or answers, then you can share. So this is the online community that have been built. This is we can, so from the starter, the boomer, they still can witness the rich nature, and the Gen S and the Gen Z and the next gen.
อย่างเจ้า
So the next is Alpha Gen, which is Nong Put. I'm very excited. Okay, so let me ask first. So you're one of the presenters in the Gen S ads, right? How do you feel about that? That you're a part of the advertisement in creating sustainabilities. I feel pretty great. It feels like I love the earth. So what does it mean to you, loving the earth? I understand that it means like helping the earth to be sustainable, helping the earth to be better, to make like the earth warm. And I want to know about your feelings. Nowadays, when you go to school, the issues you face in school, what are they? It's hot. It's so warm. It's so hot. Everyone probably knows already And like Thailand is very hot, like the weather is super hot. So Put feels like the weather is quite unbearable, right? Yes. And especially when I wear like, tight dress. And are you hot right now? Now I'm in the air condition, so I don't feel as hot anymore. And how do you start? How do you join? So you are a representative from school, right? Actually, I went after shooting that CG ads. So I begin like easily by like finishing my food. I don't leave the tap water on. I turn off my electricity. I unplug when I don't use the devices. And I have a story to tell. There was this one time that I have to go to up country with my parents. And I like pull all the plugs out, including the refrigerator's plugs. It was a few days. And then after we returned, everything was rot. And my mom hit me for like making like rotten pork that was kept inside the fridge. Oh, that's such a sweet story. Well, Put actually told your parents, right, to do things with you. I asked tell my parents to like please separate ways. Do your parents understand that like, oh, we should do like segregation of waste? Yes, my mom understands. I said, Mom, if as example, let's say we have plastic in our hand. Mom, you have plastic on your hand. So you put that in the bin with plastics. Like a recycle bin. So it's simple, right? Just tell Mom, do this. Because Put think that, okay, this is good, right? So we don't have the global warming. So it reduces the warmth of the earth more. He's 9, everyone. He's so brave to be here and he's so sweet to be here. So please give a big round of applause for everyone's here. But I feel like I'm so happy. This is not the end yet, but this is the first round. Even in the first round, we see a lot of inspirations. And it actually begins with us. We're starting from what we like. Like Put is interested in like doing this, right? After he learned about the information. So coming back to Yai Ning, Grandma Ning. So Grandma Ning's actually probably the one who is the most involved with nature. My question is, like, now that we don't have as much nature as in the past, how do we deal with it? So my idea is that why don't we bring nature to us? Like, Bangkokers, they live in condominium, they live in like small house, they have like small areas. It's quite difficult, right? But we can start from like, so small points like growing trees, growing vegetables. If someone lives in a house, you might have some area left. You can go like a few trees. I think that would be great. Is there anything that easier than that? I used to be in condominium, right? I tried to use like grow bean sprout, but can't grow it. How is that possible? Like bean sprouts always grow. You soak them in the water and you put on the grid and then you put it in somewhere, don't have to be a grid. I mean, just put it in like even in a pot or a pan, and then you lay a cloth there and then you close the lid and then you put it in like the back plastic and then you give water to it. But the water has to be able to drain. If the water is like keep in the bean sprouts, it will be rotten, but for 3 days only, and you get to eat the bean sprout. See, after listening to her, it's so easy because she does everything. She has her own vegetable garden. She has everything. Because it's very hard nowadays to grow like vegetables or like the trees and everything. because in Bangkok there's a lot of like cars and roads and buildings, the soil's quality is eroded and does not really have a lot of natural substances. So before we actually grow tree or vegetables, we have to fix the soil first. We have to like pour water in, we have to pour dry leaves in, then we then mix it together and we keep that until the bacteria in the soil can grow. Only that can the plants grow well. As for the Krua Yaining, which is my program, it's real. I show all this how to grow plants and vegetables. So you can watch Krua Yaining. Besides this, I see that you try to influence your daughter and your niece and nephews as well about this. At first, very difficult. We fought. We fight. Because, like, you know, they don't want me to do that. But I'm a bit stubborn because I have a goal. I want my daughter and I want my nephews and nieces to eat good stuff. And I want to have a piece of land where they can, like, you know, touch the soil. They barely touch the soil. When my niece and nephews come, they were very happy. My grandchildren were happy to touch the soil. Before that, I live in a condominium, right? But then they live in a house and then they started to do like small points. After having grandchildren is not enough, right? So I expanded. I buy a land and I did like vegetable gardens. If you ask whether I'm serious or not, not really. I work like 3 hours a day. Can you talk about the farmers today? I mean, like, you can choose whether you want to work like in the morning or in the afternoon, like, because I'm old, right? So like I woke up at 4 to 5 a.m. and then I go work there, and then after the sun comes, I rest a little bit to avoid the sun. You can like listen to music and stuff. It's not hard. Just 3 hours per day is not hard. So if you want to eat good food, don't look, just, you know, focus on yourself first, starting with you. Is there anything else you want to leave? Some words? Have you ever bought like a dyed vegetable and you put it in a basket, right? After a while, the green color started to come off. Or like the blue started to come off. The water that you clean the vegetables started to have color. So sometimes it's yellows. For example, like the onion springs, you put it in there. Oh, it looks really green. It looks like very good to eat. However, after like put in the cleaning water for a while, the water started to come off. So I think what she's trying to mean here is that how much do we know about the things that we intake? A lot of it's a chemical. So for your own options, you can grow them and it's not hard. Again, thank you so much. Professor, please. You're professors, you teach and you do your own brand. What are some of the challenges to pass on the Gen S to the next generations? Oh, I think about this question a lot. I think the Gen S, it's difficult because I don't think our Earth's going to return to the balance where Yanning has experienced when she was young. I mean, like a lot of soil, our urban area. I think for Gen S or new generations, we have to think, what can we do to have resilience, to be able to adapt with the upcoming or ever-changing future. We have to have our new skills in trying to save environment, try to balance the environment. I think we also have to have adaptabilities. I just went trekking into hills the other day and I didn't do a lot of things. I just collect garbage along the way. Like one plastic bag, I collect. Like a lot of people were like tired, but like by collecting these garbages, these waste, I don't feel tired at all. And I was thinking like, ooh, how many garbage did people dump? So touch the ground lightly and trying to keep juliencies, trying to keep like the nutrients in there. But there are other parts, right? There are a lot of garbage. There's PM 2.5. How could we adapt? How could we be resilient to such changing situation? I'm sure the Earth's going to be warmer. So our fashion has to be like, you know, we no longer wear jeans or jackets. We have to wear like linen jackets. So these will be part of the Gen S lifestyle. So they have to maintain and they have to adapt accordingly to the situations as well. Or you can find clothes from up to you, right? You have like upcycling clothes. I think the Gen S generation is going to be a lot easy because there are a lot of options. You have clothes that comes from like recycling, or even I like bought like, you know, these natural dyed products over there. I think we have like many options now. Like before we want to, you know, be kind to earth, right? But we don't really have any products to go to. But I think now it has changed. I think Gen S is lucky in that sense. Very lucky. Well, I know it's quite unfortunate that the former generations has done a lot of damage, but you have innovations. You have new ways of coming up with solutions, and I think it might be balanced out later on. So the meaning of what you said means that even though like this generation faced with a lot of like unfortunate situations where you cannot reverse the globes to where it was, we can just keep facing the globe that's getting warmer and warmer, even though we're driving towards net zero and stuff. But more important is that we have to start from ourselves. We have to be able to accept the circumstances. So I think of like when we go back to like the caveman period, because during like the caveman periods there is no like facilities, right? But we have to survive as well, just like people in this generation where they have to survive in their own sense with less trees, with more buildings, with a lot of things that they have to recycle and they have to manage and to. So this is not even a future, this is now. Water, like there's going to be more flood. There's no chance that we're going to have less flood. You have to be prepared that we're going to have more flood, more often. PM 2.5 that used to come like 3 times a day, 2 times a day. These times it's going to come more often. You cannot escape it. So how could we live with that? Now we have innovations where we wear masks, right? And then we'll like after we're wearing the masks, we turn them into like constructions materials, or like the sirens where we like put it on like construction materials. There are a lot of people that come up with solutions. I'm sure there will be more like problems to come. And water, you will have issues with water as well. The water might be polluted more and more. So how could we filter water to like be pure and then be drinkable? So that is actually a very challenging issue that all generations across our board, all Gen S of us has to face. So not just sustainability, now it's Gen Survivor. Gen S S stands for both. And we have to like talk together and see how we could create a balance. Now we're going to Kunpet. So this is one of the questions that you might get to answer very often. So besides, you know, the weather and the global conditions, and also a challenge on, you know, like being fashionable in the future, and you work with community as well. So you got such a tough questions. I think there are challenges across all occupations and careers, but I think the main challenge for Petra is two things. First, we work with communities. So a lot of you might say, oh, we have the collection is not seasonals. So each collections we take a long time. We have to be able to manage how we work with community. How to last them from 2018 until today. And this is not to mention during COVID. And so because my sisters is here, I think we take care of each other between even with the communities by providing knowledge, what they need to know, what they work for, and after this, what's collections that our company is going to have. We have to provide them all the informations as possible. As you see, we have two separate collections. We had the classics recycle. Here's on upstairs. So how could we manage with even though the plastic collection sells more nowadays, but we have to keep the first collections, which is the intertwining of the fabric as well, materials as well. And then another thing that I want to mention is that 2022, we have a collections from the plastic here, on these models. This just launched for 2 years ago. The main challenge is that how could we make people, think that recycling materials has values? Because the key that we use is the plastic that's come from plastic bottles or Tupperware or the Yakult and the stretching plastics. And I talked to my sister, how could we make people understand that this can create value from these plastic scrap? So some people might say that they come from waste, but after the 2 years process, I think it's it takes a lot of efforts and dedications. We have to use the water bottom cap to work with communities. We have to learn what water cap is available, what's not, what temperature is appropriate, what's not. So this is for the past 2 years, and we didn't even think that our collections is going to be possible. But we actually achieved that. And after that achievements, we have to talk about the stories that we worked so that people understand that these plastic scraps are valuable. We send this to Chiang Rai, and because we're fashions for communities, and we have these concepts where the community has to continue to work with us. We actually go to Chiang Rai, and then we teach them how for them to turn these plastic scrap into products for them to be able to assemble it, So if you see from the clothes here, these are 100% handmade. So this is our main challenge. It's not easy, but I have a lot of passions and I'm so dedicated. So I do not give up on this. So I have to say that with such strong dedications leads you to success, right? And success here, I think you'll see a lot of questions, but oh, why recycling is so expensive? Well, we have to go back to the process. Who clean it, who separate the waste, who give it into the process, or the idea, the brains behind the value, how much we should put a price tag to it. So do not think about the value or the price yet, but think first on the price that we pay. At least it prolong the life of ours. It's not just sustainable, but standing, right? I mean, to be able to withstand for a long time. It's because of what Kunpet does is trying to build the community, and a good community have to be self-sustainable. No matter what communities, we have to focus on this. If we there's always like a challenge, and it's a challenge come in many forms. So after this, we have to challenge and we have to overcome, because it's not just gonna be like, you know, like marketing challenge or like global warming challenge. There are many different 99 problems that you're going to face along the way. So talking about dedications, we have to talk to these Go Green girls that are very deep.
That this is the quite challenging for the environment content. So I see your attention, I see your dedication. What is your direction? So at first, we thought that we would talk about green, like for our generation, like Gen Z. But after we progressing for a while, well, we see that many other gens that they are interested to join us, like the children, the elderly, and they will have a preference, like different contents, maybe like a secondhand shops for cafes, and that this is for the teenagers. But as for like the adults, they might up to the DIY. So we think about how to create a content that can reach every gen. Right now, just like you said that every gen is Gen S. So it's like we're talking about the nature and the design and the new gen, the alpha, and then the fashion. So I think that we can build sustainability in their own ways, and then we if we reach every gen. So we started small, and now I think that it reaches everyone. I think that I would like to expand the content, maybe like a tour of a low carbon trip, or the art, like to relate to everyone. So I would like to offer more options to everyone, because not everybody is interested in the same topic. So I would like the audience to relate it to us more. So they speak like the two girls, they're talking and smiling. This is very interesting. I think like many of us are following them. Well, what the heart that I really like is that the starting small, and as small that you start, the bigger the result. You can see like the butterfly effect. This is the small things that start with us. So the changes, the advice, the recommendations can change our lives. Many people I would like to mention. Kun Kong, when he started to participate in activity, well, the information is coming non-stop, because we know how to do it after we learn about the knowledge. Okay, thank you very much for supporting us. Okay, and well, they said that you cannot get like hotter and warmer. Are you sad? Oh, yes, I'm sad. Okay, let me skip. You are the representative of the school of the waste management. Well, I'm not quite a representative of the school. I just give advice, like to dispose and correct trash. I tell my friends like blue trash is for general waste, and what red trash is for, and lastly is solid waste or food waste for green trash. Oh, this is not a school representative yet. Well, not yet. I just give recommendations to my friends. Well, why did you do that? Why did you give advice to your friends? Because I'm happy, I'm satisfied with the temperature of the world right now, cool enough. Well, and my friends, they help me a lot. Like like I think they also want to the world to be cooler, just like Put. Well, and your parents help you separating the waste and also in the school. Do you think this is difficult? And as for me, okay, I think it's easy. It's very easy. So it depends on the mindset. So it's just like you learn it first. So then you ask your friends to join you. Yeah. It starts with yourself. Wow, that's so cool. That's nice. You have anything to tell your friends that are listening now? I wish the world would be cooler. Well, you're still worried about this, right? Because it's too hot. It's like 30 degrees. I'm sorry, Boomer and Gen X. So you keep doing it. At least it will improve, right? I think that it will improve and get better. Okay, thank you very much. That's so cool. Okay, keep doing it. Don't stop. Okay. I'm not gonna stop. Oh, that's cool. Okay. The last question. What would you like to give your words to the people that to help them understand the nature? Well, it's very easy. It's not hard. If you never do it, like you never learn the types of the trees, the types of the vegetable. Well, you can start from the tree, like maybe start from a small plant pot, and then you give more care about it. And if you succeed, it's good. But if you don't succeed, you just start it again. You have to have your goal for our world to not getting warmer, and maybe to yourself. If you succeed, just like me, I never spend money to buy vegetable. Because I gave vegetable for free in the village. I collect and then I give them. I distribute the vegetable for the people in the village for free. And last week, like the vegetable is quite older than the time that it should be harvested, so I asked my friends to get it. So this is not hard, just try it. I would like to give this new idea that we understand the new generation. Like I understand myself. I live near the forest. I see my friends that living in the city, like to try something different. I really wanted it to do it, and then I tried to and succeed to be living in the city. But now I desire to the things that I am used to, the comfortable weather. Well, because in the past we can just only turn on the fan, but right now the living is very hard. Now I rethink. I think it's better to stay home. What I have in the past, the parents, just like our parents, like the older generation, they have a very secure life. I'm not anti-money, but money cannot buy everything. And some have 100 millions. They still think that it's not enough, but some have like 3,000, but it's enough for them. I'm not against money. I'm working for money. But this is what I want to tell the new generation. You have to think carefully. Living in the city, you have to be careful. If you're enough, you go back to your hometown. And if you have a land, you don't have to sell because the price will increase in the future. You should keep it for your life. So because the old generation has done it before, has seen it before, they passed the difficulties. And maybe it cannot be compared to the boiling situation right now, but those who have seen the nature before, you saw the biggest tree and you saw it cut down in front of you. And maybe you heard like the old generation asking the younger like to come back home. It's just because they have passed that difficult time before. This is from the boomer generation, and next Gen X generation, our Gen X. What would you like to recommend the new generation to, for those who like to adapt or want to be a designer like you? I think this is quite difficult to answer, to be loving the world. And I was just like Grandma Ning. I grew up in the hill, and it took me like 30 minutes to school, for me to walk. And then when I think that it was ordinary, that's something like really normal when I was living in the hill. But right now I'm living in the center of the town, Ratchadamri or Gasset University. When I want to go for hiking, I feel like it's quite difficult. It's hot in lots of ways. So it's getting more difficult, and the nature is keeping getting far away from us. Right now, I'm just aware that we have to do it. We have to put into action. And the latest project I am the part of is the Forestier project. So everybody just plant a tree, but how could you plant it? Because the law asks you to have the green area. So it's different from you plant a lawn. So I try to build up from what we have. This is one thing that I'm glad about, is that I'm the architect, right? So in building city, and the city consumes lots of energy, and the habitat of the wildlife and the forest, and right now they all became buildings. So this is a program in Bhutan. King Pygmy, he had the concept of the gross happiness. Gross national happiness is the way to go, but it couldn't continue because there's economic issues involved. I think that the current generation should give attention to is at the south of Bhutan. In the concept of every city, the big city like Singapore, if the world is turned into Singapore, would people want to live? Like, if the world is like Dubai, the whole world is like Paris. It's like Paris is changing their streets into parks, and New York and Fifth Avenue is a park. So every city is trying to change to be able to live with the nature more. And in the future, I think that there must be the new directions. You have to have the awareness. If you have mindfulness, it's not something that you have to meditate. It's not like the butterfly effect, things like that. But this is what is happening. Like Gen X is telling you that we are looking for a way, and if we succeed, maybe it's the new direction. Just like we built Bangkok, maybe that is not the answer, and Chiang Mai is not the answer either, because of the natural disaster in Singapore, Dubai, Tokyo, Paris, London, Shanghai. It's not possible anymore. This is what we like to forward to every gen, that we have done this and we have thought about this, and we would like to forward this sustainability and mindfulness of your action. So the city of mindfulness, what it's gonna look like. Oh, I really like it, like the future. Before we are the generation of sustainability, you have to be mindful. Right now we so lack of mindfulness, so it's not about money anymore. So this is the point that you have to remind yourself, like in consuming from waking up and all your circle of living. If you are mindful, then you will know like what you already have. And even the urban and the economic system, we have to question, like if we put mindfulness first and we question whether our city is enough or not, and that we see people cut trees, is this a good enough? So let's question it together. Oh, is it, if I talk like this, it's like I'm against this or not. But the best thing is that the people can create mindfulness, because it's not just for one's responsibility, one person's responsibility. If you are mindful, you can make income. If we can live, the world can live, and wildlife can live too. This is the example that we have already thought. So you have generation sustainability, generation survivor, generation mindfulness. Well, Pipette.
So can you leave some words for the following generations? I love your answers. I think in terms of business, and people could say that fashions is related to business. And if you ask me if I know a lot about sustainabilities, I actually don't know a lot, but I try to find advisors who understands about this. And you have to put yourself into a circumstance where you get to learn what's happening around in the world. Just like I'm being here listening to different peoples, and I find to have more inspirations, and I learned that a lot of people has done a lot of actions. It's not just passion, but what I try to like tell to Janice, what you want to, when you want to do something, you might find a good advisors. Like for me, I'm not really good at the business. I just look at the sustainabilities or the communities advisors. For example, I listen to other people's a lot of things I might not know as much as them, but I feel that knowledge can be exchanged, and I believe that everyone here is willing to develop, is willing to go forward together. I could say that my advisor is really excellent. For example, like my sisters, who is an expert on sustainabilities. I think if we have such advisors, we get a chance to talk to different people. For example, like professors, like younger people, or even like Nong Put. We sure that in the future, like Nong Put's gonna be someone who tell me, Pipette, do this, do that. So I'm so happy that you put me here along with all these great people on the stage. I agree with you, and I think I have a lot of inspirations today, even what you said. And the important things you mentioned is that you don't have to be good at everything. You just come back to yourself, what you're good at, what is your expertise, and then what do you want to work on. Do not stop, just keep going, because there are many people that could complete your jigsaws and complete your dreams. Your dreams could also be shared with someone else as well. For example, like the word generations might not be as strong as before. So my two girls to Gen S, I feel like I don't want everyone to think that like it's one thing and then nature is one thing. We if we look at nature, it's something that's it's outside of us, then we really think that nature is far from us. But actually nature and us, we are one. By helping the nature, by helping to make things green, it's not the natures that get better, but us, our quality of life, by eating everything, by having waste segregations. It's like the taglines of our page. We just change a little bit. You don't have to change everything. You select what you can do, and you don't have to do in steps as well. So start with where you feel most comfortable with. And just like said that, you don't have to break the cycle entirely, because we have different conditions in life. We might be good at something and we might not be good at some things, but in the end, if we share the same goal, and if we have to keep our daily routines, and we add a little bit and we change a little bit, that is more sustainable. Like even the word sustainability, it lasts longer and it's probably better. And of course, you just start from today. And for those who don't know how to start, go to our page, please. I agree with every word you say. And I'm going to add a little bit more. So it starts from the fun. If you've enjoyed it, it's really easy to continue doing so. And what these two girls have said is that you don't have to be entirely green. You can just find where you want to be green. You can have neon green, olive green. No matter what shades of greens are greens, but don't forget to go Green Girls. So Facebook, Instagrams, TikTok, please put what are your last words that for people here that we call Gen S. I want to say that let's be Gen S together, because sustainability is not hard. Please give a big round of applause for our guest speakers. All right, such a fun and long talk. And I believe a lot of you learned a lot of useful knowledge and a great inspiration. Just like me, who's an MC is here. Actually, there are many questions that I still want to continue asking. But I believe today a lot of you see some solutions and a way forward. That what the words Gen S hears or sustainability here doesn't mean difficult, because no matter what generations you are, no matter where you locate, what kind of business you do, you can create sustainabilities in your own terms. And we have some really exemplary examples here. And of course, you can find your way, because the base behavior towards sustainability is small behaviors from you. Thank you so much. Thank you, our guest speakers here, all gens. So live happily with kindly with the earth. So let's have a group photo. Beautiful. I believe that knowledge from this stage is very useful. You don't have to take away everything. And it's not the knowledge that matters, it's the action that you should take from this stage, because the best path is the action starting from you, and that is the best part towards sustainability. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you คุณเพชร Thank you ออมแจม Thank you คุณน้องพูด All right. Of course, our activities has come to an end. And everyone, please scan QR code and do some evaluation for us and inform us about the event. Whether you would like to have such similar events in the futures. So please leave us a way for us to improve so that we could have better symposium in the future for sustainability. Today, the word generation S or Gen-S, it does not just mean generation sustainabilities. Today, Gen-S stands for generation survivor, generation sustainability, and generation of sleep or mindfulness. So find your own way, find your own path. No matter what generation you are, no matter how old you are, you all can live the earth the way you are, because we are Gen-S. And of course, sustainability is not just a responsibility of one person, but responsibility of everyone. We can overcome the challenge and make this easy together. So for the QR code survey, please don't forget to do it. You can trade it for scores and get the coupons, get the cute dolls. My name is Baitan Zarirat Peson, and my role ends now. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.